Hello friends, let's make today's project a fuel filter change on a TVR Tasmin. And if you are looking to change anything underneath the wheel arch, it has nothing to do with the fuel filter. The fuel filter in fact is underneath the hood, your bonnet as they say in Britain, and located in front of the radiator. Right, so do me a favor before you're gonna buy a part. Unscrew that, verify the model. I already did the mistake. Went by what the forum said and purchased something that was not in fact the filter that I had on the car. In this case, I have this filter, and that's what you will see on the body of the filter itself. Other than that, should be a standard process, and we'll begin by deactivating a fuel pump. Mine happened to be the top fuse in the corner, 20 amp, to deactivate the fuel pump. So let's start by pulling the fuse. Next, we're gonna give a couple of cranks on the engine to make sure the pressure is out. And let's go unbolt the filter. In my case, it happened to be 17mm socket. Please verify your size before beginning, and make sure you hold the filter with one hand and break the bolt with the other. For the purpose of the video, I already loosened the bolt, and be ready for some spillage. I already start smelling the fuel coming out. Tag your line away, and this is still full of fuel, so make sure you cap it with the cap that you received in your new filter. Next, we're gonna unbolt this, flip it around, and do the other side on the bottom. Regular Phillips screwdriver, loosen the bolt until you are able to wiggle the filter out or take it out completely, up to your preferences. All right, the filter is out of its bracket. I placed it in a bucket to avoid fuel getting all over my engine compartment. Things to remember: try not to use electrical tools. You don't know when they may spark and trigger an explosion. And another thing is that the lower bolt is a 19mm in my case, so you know, you can figure it out yourself. Let's loosen the bolt, take it out, and replace it with a new filter. Just make sure you remember the way it flows. You must have plenty of crush washers, because you might leak upon installation and you can only use it once. I end up getting these crush washers and modified them with sandpaper to fit the size, because they are a little smaller, but they are wide enough to prevent the leak. All right, the filter is in, all tied up. Time to check for fuel leaks. Plug that fuse back inside. All right, then you turn the ignition, let it fill up, and then try to start. Make sure verify there are no leaks, and then I guess you can tighten everything up, put it back in place. So before completely closing the projects, I do want to add one more thing. I've been driving for about a week, periodically checking on the filter, and I did notice a wet spot on the screw. So after tightening it up a little more, She's running fine, the filter is dry, and you can call it a success. Thanks for watching, and don't be afraid to experiment. Maybe save yourself a couple of dollars. Take care.